AskReddit by random user here 1. What do people claim they do but in reality they don't? A shocking amount doesn't wash their hands after using the restroom. So many people also don't flush after taking a dump. It's crazy to me. Just fucking press the button, dumbers. They put lol when they probably didn't actually lol. I wonder if anyone has ever rolled on the floor in a hysterical fit of laughter then just went back to their computer and wrote raffle. Not be a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites in cute ways sometimes. Read the terms and conditions. I love that there was a court case a while back that determined that no regular person could actually have been considered to have read and understood what they're agreeing to. Tell them I said hi. Of course, I sure will absolutely do that. Wait, you guys don't do that? Proper hygiene. Some people swear they clean but you can smell the stench and tell they're liars. I get that stuff like depression has an adverse effect on personal hygiene, but goddamn, some people out there really are disgusting. Sometimes it's not even about being able to smell them when standing right next to them, it's being able to smell them after they left the room 10 minutes ago. I am fine. Probably actually pray when they say thoughts and prayers lol. Was gonna say this, but I do know a handful of people who will genuinely do this when they say it. My parents are one example. They would have a list of people they'd pray for every day as they were part of their church's healing ministry. They are in the minority. Most of the time it's just an empty platitude. Most of these rappers claim that they do this and do that, put in work, when in reality they're just studio gangsters that say shit just to sell records. I always wondered, do they feel embarrassed when their family and close friends listen to this? Like, no, Michael, you were not in a gang at 13, not raised on the streets. You grew up in a cul-de-sac, the neighborhood kids jumped on the trampoline in your backyard, and your best friend next door had a tree fort you all camped in. Gangster my ass. Wash their hands after going to the toilet. It's disgusting seeing how many people just walk right out the bathroom without washing. There is a guy at work. His routine is this. Sits to pee. He's too fat to see his stream. After that turns the faucet on for about 2 seconds. I'm being generous here, probably 1 second. Then paper towel, paper towel, paper towel, paper towel, paper towel. His paper towel to hand washing ratio is insane. Especially in this economy. When people send me TikToks, I tell them I'll watch them later. I never do. Ever. You're probably not missing out. Go to the gym. Usually said leading up to New Year's. Gyms are probably the most highly subsidized activity by other members who never actually show up. We have a small neighborhood gym that's only $40 mo. I figured it would be a good way to get to know some neighbors. After 3 months, I cancelled and bought home gym equipment. It's a really nice little gym that's been here for 10 years, and there have to be hundreds of members to afford their rent and a small 2-person staff plus owner. Floss. I'll text you when I get home. I live a bit over an hour from my sister, and I swear she doesn't let it get past an hour and a half after I leave her house before she's blowing up my phone if I haven't texted her. She's got me pretty well trained at this point. Vote. Especially in local elections. Also, when they say, I will take that into consideration, their mind is usually already made up. I live in Colorado and our ballots are mailed to us automatically, and it's still shocking to me that some people don't vote. It comes to your house automatically with a book that explains what's on it and you still can't do it. Care. Shower sex. Reread personal notes after a conference convention. Care about you. care about the planet. Young couples who claim to have bought their houses by themselves. Almost always there is a parent who's helped out. Every young couple on HGTV shopping for a $300 K house. Read the Bible. Spoiler alert, the guy dies at the end.
Like me, but prettier and better.
Likes to travel, try new food, go hiking. I actually do enjoy these things, but I agree. I see them everywhere and doubt that most of the people who say this actually mean it. I haven't used the app for several years, but on Tinder it seemed like this is what people would say when they didn't know what else to write. The people who tend to talk about sex the most are the ones who aren't having it. That's not true. I never talk about sex, and trust me, I'm not having it either. Eat at a calorie deficit for an extended period and gain weight during that period. On the opposite, thin people eating a lot when they eat almost nothing when no one is looking at them. XD. Get it? They say they do, but they don't. They just don't get it. Text me later : That's rough, buddy. Keeping you in their prayers. Care. Have sex with my mother. Work long hours. They just stay at the office a long time. I have a co-worker who always mentions how many 10-hour days he works. His 10-hour days consist of about 3 hours of actual work and 7 hours of standing around talking or watching videos on his phone. Share how they really feel. The standard greeting is hi, how are you? Yet, if answered with any variation other than good, it seems to be considered rude. Watch their favorite film literally hundreds of times. I had seen Star Wars, the 1977 film specifically, 40 times by the late 80s. That was when I stopped counting. I'm confident I haven't made it to 100 yet. I'm probably at around 70. Anyone claiming that they don't like drama, you are the drama.